Hey guys, it's Tutorial for Liams here. Today I'm going to teach you how to make my own original design. I call it the Single 8. The reason I call it this is because it's got 8s inside of it, and it looks like 8s obviously. And it is a intermediate level design bracelet. If you're a beginner, there is a classic single, but then you've got to add the 8s inside of it, and it is a little complicated. If you have the classic single and the fishtail, you can do this design, but I think it's more of an intermediate level. I don't have it clipped just to show you the whole length of it, but it looks really cool because you can do it this way, which makes it look like a single chain with loops, or you can do it this way to make it look like figure eights. So without further ado, let's get our supplies and get ready. For this you will need your loom, set up in the staggered configuration. If you've got a movable loom, you can do this on any loom. I'm using rainbow loom. You will need your hook. I'm using the rainbow loom hook. You will need 2 colors of rubber bands and a C-clip. You can, the middle part is optional, but I like to use one color, but you can use however many colors you want. You can make it rainbow, which I think would look really cool. So let's start placing the bands. We're going to start from the center peg, should be the one pointing out, and I am going to just do a single chain. So you're going to take a single rubber band, go out on the diagonal to the right, go up. So you're just going to do a single chain to reach the end of the loom. If you do not like to go all the way to this peg right here, you can stop at whatever length you want. It just has to be an inner peg, so one that's in the middle row. I'm going to continue this until I reach the end of the loom. So please pause the video here until you reach the end of your loom. I have now reached the end of my loom. And we're going to start placing the inner 8s that you see here. So you're going to turn your loom sideways. So you should have the empty peg closest to you and these farther out. You're going to want to make sure that your single chain has been pushed down. You're going to start from this peg. You're going to take it. You're going to twist it just like you would a figure 8. I'm going to use my hook to show you, but you can do this with your fingers. And then you're going to twist it again. So it should look like this. Now this is going to be the peg like it was here. You're going to start here, twist it like a figure 8, and then come and twist another figure 8 and put it on that peg. Just like this. So it should look like this. So I'll show you a little bit better. You'll have this band, this middle band right here, you'll have it wrapped around. So you're basically making 3 8s. If you want to use your hook, that's fine. I prefer to use my hand. But you're going to start where this one ended, so this peg right here. Take it, twist it into an 8, and twist it into an 8 again to form on that peg. I will repeat this step all the way down the loom, so if you're having trouble, you can just rewatch again and again. So starting where this one ended, take it, do an 8, then go and do an 8. So you should be forming these kind of triangle shapes, I guess is what you could say. And take where that one ended, figure 8, just like that. So I'm going to be speeding up just a little bit. Figure 8, 8. So I'll show you again. So you should be basically making like an 8. You're going to grab this band right here, twist it, and push it on. So that's what you'll do if you do your hook. But like I said, it gets really easy once you get the hang of it. they do tend to kind of pop off a lot. So you will do it until you reach this peg. Now we're going to place a cap band. I like to place my cap bands over these 3 pegs, then take it and then twist it and turn it back upon itself, because that way it's just easier. You don't have to pull it back and mess with that. So now it's time to start looping. This looping is very easy to do. You're going to go through your colored band and loop out like this. You're doing the exact single chain, but you're just going to have to go through bands. You're going to have to go through, it depends, 2 to 3 layers of bands, and you're just going to loop a single chain. This part is very simple. You just go in through all the layers of bands, grab your one that you used for your single chain, go in and loop. Pull back the band, grab the bottom, and you pull it on the diagonal. Pull it on the diagonal. Make sure you get around the corners there. Cutting the corners, it puts less pressure on your band. If that does happen, it's not as crucial because these, unless you're using like bubble bands or one of those types of bands that are a little bit more fragile, I'm using all Rainbow Loom brand rubber bands. They are the best bands you can buy. And pull it to the center peg. To make this a little bit easier, I like to pull these bands. This is and you can just pull it out to this. This is very optional if you won't like to go through the peg and stick it like that. But I like to go like this and then grab my band to do that. But this part is very optional. So you're going to stick your hook through this. And if you already didn't do that, you stick it like that. You're going to grab your single chain color and pull it through the bands, just like this. Now this you do not need an extension for because it is a single chain, so you're just going to slip knot that. I like to slip knot it, but whatever you want to do is fine. So now you can pull it off of your loom. This is a very easy pull off. Every once in a while it gets stuck, but so now you have your bracelet. And now you're going to take your C-clip, you're going to take the slip knot and find the cap band and attach it. I hope you enjoyed watching the tutorial on my figure 8 bracelet. Once again, this is my single 8. I get confused because I do have another tutorial coming up that is called figure 8. But I absolutely love this bracelet, and this is, once again, my own original design. So please give credit when you post it, and remember to subscribe right down there in the little box. And follow me on Instagram at tutorials4looms, and find me on Facebook. Go like us on Facebook. And if you made this bracelet and posted to Instagram, make sure to hashtag it to tutorials4looms so I can see your creation. Thanks for watching. Bye.